is Antoinette from Smartneedle. Welcome back to my channel. Let's celebrate the season of gratitude with something truly special. This new topper and a set of coasters are designed with the Thanksgiving holiday in mind. Filled with pumpkin, pies, apple, acorns, all stitched to bring that warm and festive spirit right to your table. They are perfect for celebrating with family and friends, and each design is sprinkled with welcoming words like give thanks, warm, feast, and love. This collection comes in 4 different hoop sizes, so you can choose the one that works best for your project. And don't forget to mix and match your favorite fabrics to match your home decor and create that looks that's uniquely yours. Okay, let's get stitching. Let's start our own holiday celebration project. Remember, all my designs can be stitched on either a single needle embroidery machine or a multi-needle. Either one works just fine. These toppers are extra special because to make them really big, they are done in 2 hoopings. That way, we can maximize the size as much as possible so your holiday table will look absolutely adorable. Okay, let's begin by hooping 1 layer of tearaway stabilizer. Once that's ready, go ahead and run the first spool color directly over the stabilizer to create your placement lines. Once your first guideline is done, we're going to cover it with 2 layers of cotton batting as the video shows. Keep running your machine for the next spool color. It will do the tack down stitch to attach the cotton batting to the project. Once the tack down line is done, we're going to trim all around it. After your cotton batting is all trimmed, we're going to cover it with a pattern fabric of your choice as the video shows. Now keep running your embroidery machine for the next spool color. It will do the tack down stitch to attach that pattern fabric to the project. The following spool color will do the first applique guideline as the video shows. Now we are going to prepare our applique fabric. I highly recommend applying heat and bond to your fabric before we start. Since we're doing blanket applique, this will keep the edges from frying, and it also makes trimming so much smoother and easier. Plus, heat and bond help create that nice crisp bond between the fabrics, giving your project a sharp look and a beautiful touch of craftsmanship. Now we're going to cover the applique guideline with the heat and bond fabric. Just make sure you remove the paper backing before laying it down. The following spool color will do the tack down stitch to attach the heat and bond fabric to the project. After the tack down stitch is done, you are going to trim all around it. The next spool color, it will start doing the quilting pattern, like a wave lines all around the topper. Keep running your machine for the following spool color. It will start doing the blanket applique stitch all around the edges of the heat and bond fabric as the video shows. The next spool color, it will do the second applique guideline for the center circle of the topper as the video shows. Okay, let's cover the entire guideline with a piece of fabric of your choice. I highly recommend also that this fabric have heat and bond on it to prevent frying. The next spool color will do the tack down stitch to attach that piece of fabric to the project. After the tack down stitch is done, you're going to trim all around it. The following spool color will do the blanket applique stitch all around the edges of that circle applique fabric. The following spool color will start doing the warming words all around the circle of that applique fabric. The following spool colors will start stitching all the fun details, the pumpkins, the apple, and the apple pie. Just let your embroidery machine run and follow along with each step. Watch all those Thanksgiving elements begin to come to life right on your hoop. Here I am showing you on my embroidery design screen all the 3 elements we're going to stitch, the pumpkin pie, and the apple. This is my heat and bond leftover folder. As many of you know, I already like to overcut all my applique fabrics, so I end up with a lot of pieces already prepared with heat and bond. I really love this system because it gives me a beautiful selection of ready-to-use fabrics to choose from, and it makes my projects fun and quick to go. For this project, I'm picking all my applique fabrics for the pumpkins, apples, and pumpkin pie straight from this folder. But don't worry, if you don't have herringbone leftovers, just add herringbone to the fabric scraps you already have and you'll be all set for this project. Okay, let's cover these two applique guidelines. I just choose green because they will be the base of the pie and the leaf from the apple. The next spool color will be the tack down stitch to attach those two green pieces of fabric to the project. After the tack down lines are done, we're going to trim all around it. The next spool color will start doing the blanket applique stitch all around the edges of the green applique fabrics. The following spool colors will start stitching the rest of the details in our design. Completing the pumpkin, adding the remaining parts of the pumpkin pie, and finishing up the applique areas. From here on, the process will be just like the step we already covered, so you can feel confidence as you go. Simple, let your embroidery machine run through each color changes and keep trimming and pressing your applique fabric just as before. As you move through this step, you'll really begin to see the whole project come together. All the colors, textures, and details blending into that beautiful Thanksgiving look. This is the part I love the most, when the design comes alive right in your hoop. As you can see, all our applique embroidery details are done and they look beautiful. Now we're going to cover the whole project with a piece of pattern fabric of your choice. Just make sure the wrong side of the fabric is facing you as the video shows. Keep running your embroidery machine for the last spool color. It will do the tack down stitch to attach the last pattern fabric to the project. Now it is time to unhook our project, and then we're going to trim all around the scallop line, leaving about 1/4 inch seam allowance. Now it is time for one of my favorite parts, turning our project inside out. Once you turn it, take a little extra care to shape each of those scallops as neatly as you can, so the rounded edges look smooth and beautifully all the way around. After shaping, give the entire project a good press with your iron. This step not only helps everything lay flat and crisp, but it also activates the herringbone on the applique fabrics, bonding them together perfectly. As you'll see in the video, that press makes such a difference, giving the topper a professional finish and really showing off all your hard work. Here I'm showing you the second topper piece already finished. As you can see, it's made using exact same step we just did for the first one. The next step will be to carefully cut the cotton batting all the way across, trimming along the tack down line so everything is nice and even. Once that's ready, we'll start stitching both pieces together, just as I'm showing you here in the video. This step will join them into one large topper, giving us that beautiful big size that make the table looks extra special for these holidays. As you can see, I already trimmed the cotton batting. Now I'm going to draw a straight line across both toppers, right at the edge of the blanket stitch applique. This will be our stitching guide. Then I will draw a second line about 1/4 inch away to create the seam allowance. This extra space will make it easy to stitch both pieces together while keeping the blanket applique edge looking clean and professional. Now it is time to stitch both topper pieces together. To make this step easier, start by placing clips along the edge so the two layers start perfectly in place while you sew. Once everything is secure, go ahead and stitch along the straight line we made earlier. The clips will keep your project from shifting, and this step will join the two halves into one big beautiful topper that's ready for finishing touches. Here you can see I have already stitched the straight line to attach both pieces together. The next step is to press the seams nice and flat. This will help everything sit smoothly and give you a crisp finish. Once the seams are pressed, you are ready to stitch the back of the topper. You can do this with your sewing machine for a quicker finish or by hand. Either way works beautifully. It's all about what feels best for you. Now it is time to give a nice final press to your beautiful topper. Look how amazing it turned out. The scallops are smooth, the fabrics are bonded, and it's really shining for your Thanksgiving table. And here you can also see the matching coaster sets that are included in these collections. The coasters are stitched the same way as a simple topper. Just hook your stabilizer, run your machine, and will guide you through the steps. The only difference is that the coasters are done in a single hooping, making them quick and fun to stitch. Look at how colorful and festive they are. This little coaster will not only decorate your table but also spark wonderful conversations with your friends and family about your handmade Thanksgiving project. And now it's time for our giveaway. I am so excited to share this one with all of you. I will give away a beautiful pumpkin fat quarter bundle. 6 different pieces, each with a unique pumpkin pattern, just perfect for all your autumn projects. And that's not all. I am also including an adorable porcupine bobbin holder. This little cutie will become your best sewing room friend, always right next to you, keeping your bobbins organized and ready to use. Giveaway rules. To enter, simply leave a comment below this video. This giveaway is open to US entry only. YouTube is not a sponsor of this giveaway. The winner will be announced in a future video, so please remember that it's really important to subscribe and turn on notifications. I had several winners in the past who never knew they won, and I don't want that to happen to you. Thank you so much for participating and good luck. Just look how pretty the topper and coasters turn out. So perfect for Thanksgiving. How the colors and little details really make it feel warm and festive. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helped me keep bringing you more projects for all of you to enjoy. See you next time.